So I thought I'd do this one from the car, just on my way to the gym. Man, something I realized just moments ago, actually. So, my friend Farhan, he's in America. He inspires me all the time, man, with his ideas. It stretches my brain. He's an awesome dude, and so he said this thing when we started this business, started a business together, and his suggestion to me was, you should lock yourself in a room for like 3 months, or however long it would take. And I mean, this to me is a crazy concept. I mean, this guy Farhan spent 10 years studying, man. 10 years being a robot, having no social life, no fucking, basically very little exercise, if any. No emotional stuff, no connection, just fucking focus. Okay, this is the warrior archetype. It's very much the warrior archetype. Me, and I've spent most of my life being the lover and the magician. And the only time I've been a warrior in the past is doing my martial arts training. And so that's something that I'm working on all the time. That's something that I'm working on right now is developing this warrior archetype, developing this focus. And what it is putting emotional stuff aside and focusing on getting the job done. So imagine the local hunter in a tribe who goes off, and his job is to get everyone dinner. His job is to go out there and provide his community with food. Now, he can't do this if he's sitting around feeling sorry for himself. This guy has to put all his emotional shit aside, and he has to hunt like a motherfucker. Right? He has to be a badass motherfucker so he can get food for himself and for his tribe. Now, these days, food is very easy to come by. But the new form of food that people are hunting is called information. People are hungry. People are sick of being fed artificial information with bad ingredients. They want wholesome, raw, organic information. Information that's going to nourish their mind, body, and soul. And so these are the warriors of today. And so here I am. I'm putting my emotions aside. I'm working on staying focused. My goal is to be so obsessed, to be absolutely obsessed with the business, to the point where I go to sleep, it's the last thing I think of at night. I dream about it, and it's the first thing I think of when I wake up. Obsession. Now, how much time do you think there is spare for other things in life when you're obsessed? How much spare time you think you've got? Not much. Not much at all. And so, it's a funny thing. There are people in my life now that I'm choosing to rid myself of. Simply because they're a distraction. Simply because these people are not on the same path as me. They're not heading in the same direction as me. And therefore, they're not helping me achieve my goals as a warrior. This is what the warrior archetype is about. It's relentless. It's obsession. It's unemotional. It's focused. If you want to get shit done, you need to be a fucking warrior. Do you understand? A fucking warrior. Not a lover. Oh, I've got so much passion. I'm so passionate. I'm fucking passionate. I'm one of the most passionate people I know. Ask girls I've been with, they'll fucking tell you. Ask people that I've talked about business with. I'm a fucking passionate guy. I've been the lover most of my life. And the magician, the charisma, whatever. And so here's my insight. This is what I want to share. It's not about doing the things that make you a certain way. For instance, I could lock myself in a room for 90 days. That's not going to turn me into a warrior. In fact, man, that's going to make me fucking depressed. I'm telling you right now. I'm a social guy. I need to be around people. Yeah, I can be at home, I can work, I can do what I need to do. But if I'm not being social in some way, I'll get depressed. And I'm fucking happy to admit that. It's not a thing, it's not a big deal. It happens to everyone. So how do I get this focus? How do I become so obsessed that instead of locking myself in a room and throwing away the key, how does this become natural? I'll tell you how. I am naturally getting rid of distractions in my life because I am becoming obsessed with my goals. And this is the true nature of the warrior. It's not to suppress your emotions. It's not to push them down or avoid them. It's not to pretend like you don't have emotion. Everyone has emotion. If you think you don't, you're fucking fooling yourself, man. Everyone has that. The difference is your focus. If I'm going out and I'm hunting for food and I've got to feed my whole tribe, how strong do you think my focus is? You think I have time to sit around and admire the view? I can get food later. My tribe will be fine. I think they got some biscuits or something. Some fucking dried biscuits. You have to become so laser focused that everything else that's not resourceful, and keep in mind, I'm on my way to the gym right now. That's not a distraction. That's going to make my body stronger. That's going to make my mind more focused. That's going to help me achieve my goals. If I'm spending time with someone, say a friend, and that friend is encouraging, supportive, ambitious, that friend is going to inspire me to become a better version of myself. By the way, I've been saying that a lot. I'm not trying to steal it. It's just a description. Rather than try and forcibly take out distractions in order to become focused first. Make your goal obsession, right? Complete obsession with what you want to achieve. And everything else will naturally start to fall away. It's just a byproduct of being in that state. Find that state, cultivate the state, and your actions will follow. As they say, be, do, have. Become who you need to become so that your actions follow suit, and then you will have the things that you want. And it doesn't work the other way around. You have to become focused. That's it.